Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Nix with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Catch made by Chart. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. They'll throw again. Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Play action with Nix. That's incomplete left side.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix from the gun. Complete. It's Ingram. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. The 50. 30. The 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nicks off the play action. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. On the give, it's Garindo. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action now with Purdy. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Neighbors with the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
19 tight. 18 back.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
From the gun is Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Nix. Mims with the grab. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Fits it through the middle. He has room past the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. In motion right is Mims. Here's Garindo again. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion left. Now Nix on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Bronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Diamador Lenore. And he's out in the clear. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Kaimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65 down. 65 down.
Motioning the tight end now. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 ring. 70 ring. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Purdy setting up that play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
On the set.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
Purdy throwing here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Has him on the quick hitter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra half, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go! Six the Eagle! Six the Eagle! Go!
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings us second and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready!
Throwing now, off play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 7.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now! Street! Street! Hey, check that! Street! Street!
Purdy to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin this.
They connect on the deep shot. It's a Denver touchdown. They'll try this extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Broncos! Shut up! Shut up!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down throw by Purdy. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. He's on the move. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Garindo. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That pick-6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Garindo. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Nix off the play action. Complete out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. Nix with it on 1st. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Only one quarter. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On target to Garindo. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw again. Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now Nix. Chased out to his right. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points and they get the ball back for their offense.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set, go.
Play action now with Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Forced out to his right. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Everly's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Getting out to his left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Mims with the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Desperation time here on 4th. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Play action with Nix. He's on the move. He's keeping it again. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st down from the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
One final shot here. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.